guys, it's Dave in real life and welcome to today's daily roundup video. And yes, if you've seen the thumbnail, it is the In Your House pay-per-view or premium live event predictions video. Yeah, obviously this is a part of the Fantasy Wrestling League, so yeah, do want your predictions. There will be a Hell in a Cell predictions video on either Thursday or Friday, not sure yet, but I want to kind of keep them separated rather than make one big long video. I've decided to do it in two little videos, so that's what we're going to do today. But there's been some breaking news. As of yesterday, it has been reported that the female tag team tournament has been delayed for now. It's not going to go ahead. I don't know if this is because of the ongoing situation with Sasha Banks and Naomi, or just that WWE don't feel like they've got enough females to cover this tournament. There was a massive rumour not so long back that they were going to bring up some of the NXT stars to compete in this tournament. But it just looks like it's completely up in the air, pretty much like the female tag titles themselves, to be quite honest with you. Just an afterthought basically by Vince McMahon, so I don't know what's going to happen with them titles. Do they come back? Who knows, to be quite honest with you. I mean, it could be a case that they just drop them all together, and it really would be the end of Sasha Banks if that happens, because she fought so hard to get that tag team championship even brought into the WWE again. So yeah, I think time will tell on that one. But as what we're here for, the predictions for In Your House, I'm going to start off with Cameron Grimes versus Carmelo Hayes. Primarily this one, obviously we've got Trick Williams in Hayes' corner. Hayes obviously a couple of times North American champion now. To be quite honest with you, I think I fancy Cameron Grimes to retain. I mean, I could be completely wrong. But I don't know. I still think Cameron Grimes has got a lot of weight as champion. But you know what? I'm going to actually change my mind. I've actually changed my mind mid, because just seen that Sokoa is chasing the championship, and it's a bit weird that you'd have face versus face, so it could be Carmelo Hayes what wins. You know what? That is amazing. That, I mean, a second of actually doing this video, I've actually changed my mind. I am going for Hayes to win. I think Hayes beats Grimes, setting up Sokoa Hayes, which would be a better dynamic. But it does look like Sokoa is definitely getting a title shot at the North American title no matter what. So would it be Cameron Grimes or would it be Hayes he goes up against? I'm going to pick Hayes. Talking about that then, Pretty Deadly versus the Creed brothers. Obviously Creed brothers are the future of NXT, and now that their careers in Diamond Mine is up for grabs, if you will, as if they lose this tag match, they're out, they're done. I don't think Creed brothers actually need Diamond Mine, to be quite honest with you. I think Diamond Mine as a faction is literally dying. I think it's like folding every minute. Pretty Deadly have only just come into NXT from NXT UK. A loss to them not really going to botch their momentum. Pretty much got handed that tag team championship through to the fact that NXK, is it NXK? I forget their name. Wesley and the other guy who shall not be mentioned. I've got Creed Bros winning, but it could so easily be a retain for Pretty Deadly and Diamond Mine actually folds. So I think Creed Brothers might actually get this one. To the main title match, I know we're talking about it a little bit early, but Braun Breaker v Joe Gacy. I've got Braun Breaker winning all day long. I can't see them putting a title on Joe Gacy. I mean, I love the psychological aspect of this feud, but I think with the stipulation of can Braun Bron, whatever way you want to pronounce his first name, control his temper and not get disqualified is a quite unique, quite interesting stipulation to have on this match. But I think Braun actually does keep control and actually gets the victory over Joe Gacy. So I've gone Braun Breaker to retain in that one. Got Toxic Attraction versus Katana Chance and Kayden Carter. I'm impressed with Katana Chance and Kayden Carter, to be quite honest with you. I think they're an up-and-coming tag team. Katana Chance obviously is Casey Catanzaro, who is a former American Ninja star. She has looked impressive, and I think it's about time that they actually stuck a title on her. So I'm going for Carter and Chance to take the tag team title away from Toxic Attraction in this one. Then we've got a 6-man tag, surprise, surprise. It's Tony Delangelo, Channing Lozenzo, and Troy Donovan versus Legrado del Fantasma, which is Santos Escobar, Cruz Della, whatever his last name is, I forgot to write it down, and Whacking Wild. How great am I as a wrestling fan, and I forget to put a wrestler's full name down. Typical. But yeah, the loser becomes basically the other team's bitch. It is basically what happens here. They become part of the faction. A part of me would love Tony Delangelo to have that, but it's a mob faction. It's a mafia. Mafias tend to work for others. So I'm going Escobar and Allegro del Fantasma for the win. I think they win. They have Tony Delangelo and his boys work for them, which would make perfect sense. The other way round doesn't quite fit the story for me. It doesn't quite fit that mafia thing. I don't know what you guys feel about that, but obviously that's why you have your say in the comment section below for your predictions. What do you think? Does Tony D get the win? But that's how I see that one. Last but not least of the predictions, we have got Mandy Rose v Wendy Choo. We've got Toxic Attraction lose. I like Wendy Choo, but does she get it done? Does she get it done against Mandy Rose? I think Mandy Rose retains on this occasion. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for Mandy Rose to retain for this one. Would like to see Wendy Choo win, but with Toxic Attraction losing, would they take the titles all off them? Especially the way they finished NXT this week with the baby faces all with the titles. There's got to be kind of like a swerve somewhere, and I think that's where the swerve is going to be. I think Mandy Rose actually retains this time, but they will have a rematch in the future where Wendy Choo will eventually become champion, but just not on this occasion, I don't think. So they're my predictions. Like I said, these all go towards the Fantasy Wrestling League, which has got a bumper weekend, because we've not only done In Your House, we've got Hell in a Cell, which the prediction video will be later this week. Plus we've got a live stream for that. So come join me, see if I can stay awake for this pay-per-view, or maybe you just want me to see me sleep. I mean, it's completely up to you what you do, but make sure you're a part of that watch along on Sunday. But I've been Dave in real life. Join me tonight for fantasy. Hopefully you've got, not tonight, because we've already done that. I'm recording this a day in advance, by the way. We have got NXT UK tonight, hopefully. So join me for that watch along, and we'll just have a good old natter about everything pro wrestling. Obviously a lot of stuff about Bray Wyatt's happened this week, which is very interesting, so we'll talk about that in depth if we haven't already. Anyway, that is all of that stuff. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until next time, bye for now.